Good morning, everyone. I have a couple of announcements. First, there is an upcoming fundraiser for Amparo, which means accompanying migrants with protection, advocacy, representation, and opportunity. And it's an outreach of our synod, and it will be held this coming March 22nd, this coming Saturday at 5 p.m. Anybody who's interested, it's going to be a dinner, entertainment, raffle, bake sale, expert speakers, and a solidarity as we replenish the Pacific Amparo General Fund. You're all invited to attend this, and it's a wonderful organization we want to support for all of our immigrants and migrants and everybody that we support. So please keep this in mind. It will be on the back what is that called? Usher's shelf. So if you would like some more information, please stop by and take a look at this, take a picture. And sadly, next Sunday will be Emily Saunders' last day with us. So please come for a celebration of Emily, and we'll have some cake and fellowship, and it'll be wonderful, and send her on her way. And lastly, somebody had a birthday this last week. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear all. Happy birthday to you.
Hello. Speaking of Bob, Bob used to be wonderful about arranging theater trips for as a kind of community fellowship kind of thing to go do, and they would do trips to Lamplighters and that kind of thing. So I am inviting everybody to come see Pirates of Penzance. I know. At Grossmont College Theater. I'm the head of the technical theater program there, and the show is actually absolutely fantastic. We've been in tech rehearsals all week. It opens Thursday night. So there are 2 weekends. There's this coming weekend and the weekend after that for a Saturday matinee. So I can get a group rate as long as there's 10 of us going. I think it's only like $10 each or something like that. I know. Bargain and fun music and really funny, silly, and it's really terrific, and it's supporting students. So I will put it in What's Up Wednesday, and so it won't be this coming Saturday, it'll be the Saturday after that, which I think is the 25th. No, I don't know, whatever day that is. It's the last... Yes, 29th, the last Saturday in March, so 2 p.m., and I hope everybody can join. It'll be a fun afternoon out for everybody.
I just want to for those of you who don't know me, I'm Noelle. I think a lot of you do know me, but it's a lay-led service, so welcome to Ascension if you haven't been here before. Normally we are pastors here, but we have people from the community on the weekends he's off, so we're more of a lay-led, community-led service today. Good morning, friends. Good morning. In today's passage, Luke 13:31-35, we encounter a powerful moment where Jesus is faced with threats and warnings from religious leaders about Herod. And looking into this a little bit before today, Herod is a very interesting person in the Bible. So first off, he kills John the Baptist. So he kills Jesus' cousin, and then we have this message that says, hey, Herod's trying to kill you, and he already killed your cousin, so, be careful. But at this time, the Roman Empire was in charge, not the Pharisees. And so it's kind of this underling who's kind of like poking at Jesus, and it's a real threat, right, because he killed his cousin, but he's also not really in power. And of course, we know that God is in power and none of these people. So I found that very interesting about what this threat was to Jesus at the time. But imagine the weight of that still, right? Imagine the weight for Jesus. He's looking to go to Jerusalem where he knows he's going to be killed. And he has this threat coming from this kind of like mid-level guy who's threatening to kill him, who killed his cousin. That's a heavy, heavy threat to receive. And I love how Jesus responds. And I'm going to go back to that because I just love that. All right. Jesus says to these people communicating this threat, "Go and tell that fox for me, listen, I am casting out demons and performing cures today and tomorrow, and on the third day I finish my work." So Jesus is referring to Herod as kind of this deceitful kind of, fox character, and says, I've got work to do. I've got good works to do. Don't bother me with that. I am specifically casting out demons and performing cures. That's what Jesus' work is. And so I want you to think about the things in your life where you're performing good works and you're doing positive, creative things in your life, and you might be distracted by either external or internal messages that are saying, respond to that annoying, person or your own annoying thoughts. And the message that you might be able to tell yourself, to tell that fox to go away. I've got things to do. I have positive, creative things to do today. Tell that internal or external fox to go away. All right. Because really God's mission is bigger than the threats of being torn down. God's message is bigger than those threats. And here we have Jesus, whose eyes are really fixed on the divine light within him and outside of him. And even enduring these types of threats, Jesus still does his work. But that's not the end of the story. Okay? So he also says that he has to go to Jerusalem. Well, guess what's waiting for him at Jerusalem? I mean, that's tough. So Herod's kind of this, demi person. But what's waiting for him in Jerusalem is salvation for his people, but also death, real death. And he does lament in this way that, I do have something to do, and there are real things coming. It's not you. But I do have to do this thing, and it's going to be hard. And he laments, he's sad, he's disappointed. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to it. How often have I desired to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you were not willing. So we see, I love, of course, we have this kind of maternal nurturing, like, come on, guys. And so the way that Jesus is mad is not like, let me punish you. It's like, I just wanted to, come on, I really wanted to nurture you and love you and bring you in, and you just wouldn't. So I see that loving aspect of Jesus, that mothering aspect of Jesus as Jesus is gathering us and wanting to gather us in. And so we just see in this moment Jesus' steadfast love for us, where tell that fox to go away, but I do have something to do. I wish you all would come with me, and I know you're not going to, but I'm going to do it anyways. And so I think that is a very, very powerful message about how, if we're to look at Jesus' life as an example for us and how we live our life, we might think about those areas in our life where we're creative, where we're creating love and divine light in our lives and in the lives of people around us, and make sure that we're telling that fox to go away, but still showing up for the hard things that we do have to do every day, and saying yes to the hard things that God asks us to do. All right. So in conclusion, as we walk in the light of God, may we too be steadfast in our calling shining God's light into the darkness, just as Jesus did, and trusting that in the end, the power of God will always prevail. Amen.